Think about the 4 or 5 most important people in your life. Most of you probably thought about your immediate family, mom, dad, brother, sister. But did you think about someone who maybe wasn't in your immediate family, but somehow over time they seem to kind of like work their way up into that same conversation? Today I'm going to tell you about that person in my life and the day that shaped me the most as a man. One day I woke up to my alarm and I instantly felt awake. It was just one of those days. I know it's rare. But I instantly felt awake when I heard my alarm and I couldn't wait to get out of bed and go to school. It was game day, the best day. I was the senior captain of my volleyball team and it was the playoffs. We were the 2 seed, which was the highest seed a team in my school had ever been. And I went to a small private school with only like 100 kids per class. So sports was like kind of a big deal and everyone got excited. Everyone was very supportive of us. I never really got nervous for games my senior year. I was more excited. When I was like maybe a freshman or sophomore, I would get more nervous. But at this point, I was kind of used to it. It was a normal day at school. I drove up listening to Passion Fruit by Drake, parked in my usual spot, and headed off to class. Campus was buzzing. No one had won a championship in almost 3 years. Everyone was excited. I had a lot of playoff experience, so I felt like I was ready to go. I had my usual pregame meal at Chipotle with my best friend Nick. We were best friends and co-captains for almost 2 years, and it was our time to battle. Fast forward. It's the 5th set. If you don't know how it works in volleyball, it's best of 5. We split the first 2. Game goes to 15. We're down 12-13. Down 1, 2 points to go. I'm playing defense. Set goes to the outside. Back up. Ball hits the ground, bounces to the wall. We're down 12-14. I turn around and I see my best friend on the ground holding his ankle. I run up to him. I ask him if he's okay, try to help him up. Nothing's going. I saw him rolling around. He slapped the ground in frustration. I hadn't seen him this emotional since his girlfriend broke up with him. I watched the breakup starring Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston. Great movie if you haven't seen it. I helped him off the court with the trainer, put him down, and I knew, oh, wow, this could be the last point of my volleyball career, the sport I loved playing for 4 years. I huddled up my team. I was the only senior left now that he went down. Called timeout, huddled up my team. I kind of like turned the huddle away from him so they could see the crowd and not him to kind of block it out. I told them, all right, guys, like, this is what we got to do, and that's not going to be the last point of my friend's career. Get back on the court, take a deep breath. Don't know what the other team was thinking. They served the ball at me. It was a perfect pass, of course. We won the point. I go back to serve, take a deep breath, try as hard as I could not to look over there. Served an ace. We got the next 2 points. We won. Court got stormed. The fear of losing and the anguish of my friend's injury quickly was overshadowed by the glory of victory. We were hyped. I went home that night feeling great. I was excited for round 2. Found out he was only going to be out for a week or 2. But now it's time for the real story. I got back to my room, and as usual, I was greeted by my nanny, Elisa. Elisa had lived with my family for longer than I had. She had lived with us for 18 years in our house. And usually when I get home, she's always really happy to see me. She goes, win or lose? And I usually tell her, it's just always amazing. But today she was in my room folding some clothes and she just didn't ask me anything. So I was like, okay. I started getting ready for bed. Then I asked her something and she didn't respond to me. So I went up to her and I just knew something was up. I asked her, I said, can you talk to me? Can you talk to me? She said, I noticed her tongue was numb. She wasn't responding to me. I grabbed her by the shoulders. I said, do you know who I am? Do you know my name? And she just shook her head. The emotion of seeing someone you love in this much pain in a painful circumstance is a feeling I can't really describe. It was more adrenaline for me, though, because I just knew I had to try to help her. I screamed for my dad, whose room was next door. He ran in. He knew what was going on. He picked her up, threw her in the car, and we raced to the ER. My nanny had a stroke and she had to go into surgery immediately. She used to be a heavy smoker. She had a large buildup of cartilage in her neck vein and she was okay, thankfully. That night, I couldn't imagine leaving the hospital that night, so I stayed the night by her bedside, kind of just reflected on my values in life. Now, So yeah, I reflected. I couldn't imagine. She's always been by my side growing up. She was a huge. She's like a mother to me, second mother. Not even second, 1A and 1B. And she just meant that much to me, and I couldn't imagine leaving. Now she lives in Mexico with her brother. She's had 2 strokes ever since. She's in good spirits now. She's relearning how to talk, and she FaceTimes me every once in a while, and it just absolutely makes my day. She tells me what she's learned. I ask her yes or no questions, and I'm always holding back tears. As soon as she hangs up, I'll be just bawling my eyes out. Growing up, I never really understood what family really meant. Like, I would hate going to like family dinners or gatherings. I would much rather just stay in my room and play video games. But this was a really like huge moment for me, like ending my senior year, like I'm about to go to college. This kind of just taught me like what it actually means. Now that we're all in college and we're all independent and you guys are probably just maybe drifting away from your family a little bit, I encourage you guys all to do one thing today after class. Once you get back to your room, call someone you love, have a conversation with them because you never know how much time you have left with them. Thank you.